What up, FaB community? On it here, back with another Flesh and Blood booster box opening. Going with Welcome to Rathe today for your weekly dose of pack cracking fun. I'm on the hunt for some warrior cards, some majestics and super rares. And of course, I wouldn't mind if a legendary or even a fabled finally showed up. Still looking for my first fable, and I'm also looking for my first tunic. So just kind of putting that out there to the universe. It'd be cool if it's in here. Woo! The music in the background today is from DJ Mira. She's one of my favorite DJs. Definitely some Burning Man vibes there. Deep house, melodic music. Just kind of what I've been putting on the background as I've been trying to be productive in my workshop here over the last week. So I wanted to share it with you viewers. With that being said, let's crack some packs and listen to some tracks. Let's get to it. 24 more packs of Flesh and Blood fun. I know sanctions are starting to be lifted here in the United States and definitely in New Zealand. I'm curious to hear what y'all are doing in order to support the game and getting into your LGSs and promoting it. Tell me in the comments. Let's get this dialed in here. Welcome to Rathe. I think it's generic 2, 3, 4, 5 generics, or 5 commons, and you get into your rare, time snap potion, blackout kick, a razor reflex, common foil, and then we got our class commons and token. Alright. Calibration achieved. I know here in Oregon we are, I think, still at least a couple weeks off from lifting sanctions to be able to go back into stores, and I'm unsure if LGSs will fall into that category or not. So, Drone of Brutality, Breakneck Battery, and the common foil Raging Onslaught. If you haven't had the chance, I highly recommend you head on over to Chris Bewley's channel, 7 Days of Flesh and Blood. He's been doing amazing interviews with the movers and shakers behind Flesh and Blood. Flusterfist, rare, super rare Cranial Crush, and a rare Steelblade Shunt, red. That's a nice pull. First super rare there. The latest interview he did is with James White, the founder of Legend Story Studios. And without giving away too much spoilers, I highly recommend setting aside 45 minutes of your day. If you're a fan of Flesh and Blood, or if you've been on the fence and watching that interview. I'll put a link to his channel down with the other content creators. Blackout Kick rare, Overpower rare, and Crush Confidence common foil. He's interviewed KP, who's created the mod for Tabletop Simulator. He interviewed Manny from FaB Maniac, Matt Rogers from, I believe, Metrics Daily or Card Merchant, if I'm not mistaken, and Nick Butcher, who probably can make an argument for being one of the best players in the world right now, or the best player. So, Snatch rare, Steelblade Shunt rare, and a Wounding Blow common foil. Speaking of Metrics Daily, they have a new tournament going on. I'm really impressed by the structure of this tournament. There's 8 heats happening. I think it's every 4th day. Each heat, the winner of each heat qualifies for the finals. Flick Black Blue, Overpower, and a Barraging Beatdown foil rare. We are currently in the 3rd heat right now. Ninja won the first heat and Brute won the second heat, so those 2 heroes are out for the rest of the challenges for the last 6 heats. And then the winner of each heat will take the deck that they won with and play in the finals with 7 other opponents. I think it's a really neat structure to a tournament. Adds some interesting play dynamics as heroes are eliminated or removed from the heats. Energy Potion, Flusterfist, and a Nimble Strike common foil. I think it's going to create some interesting matchups and gameplay here over the next couple of heats. Big shout out to Metrics Daily and Card Merchant for hosting these tournaments during the quarantine. Come on, focus. Sing. I know I've been getting a lot of good experience in playing in the casual league in these heats, playing against some of the best players in the world. It's definitely taken my gameplay and experience to the next level. Sigil Solace, Savage Feast, and Sharpened Steel Common Foil. No big hitters yet so far. Hopefully that changes. Changes here soon. Come on, Tunic. Staunch Response, Forge for War, Super Rare, and Awakening Bellow Common Foil. Second Super Rare there, both Guardians. Exciting new developments with FaB Foundry. I've been working behind the scenes this past week and building what is the beginnings of the FaB Foundry website, so I'm really excited to make that announcement that that's coming in the near future. Blessing of Deliverance, Savage Feast, and Scar for a Scar Common Foil. I hope to have it built out on the Shopify platform and ready to launch hopefully by the end of the month, so beginning of June is my target goal, so pretty excited about that. Drone of Brutality, Barraging Beatdown, and a Slogism. It's taken up a lot of my time recently, along with designing of the map and kind of setting intentions for FaB Foundry. Overpower, Mugeshi Release, Super Rare, and Stonewall Confidence, Common Foil. That's the third Super Rare of the box so far, which means we should hopefully have some fireworks in the second half of this box. Snatch, Overpower, and Barraging Beatdown Common Foil. This is also one of those boxes that I acquired through Alpha Investments and his variety pack that got me introduced to the game. According to Alpha Investments' Patreon page, I believe that they will be doing another variety kit that's arcane rising focused, breakneck battery, disable, and a foil rare time snap potion. 3 foil rares. So I'll definitely probably be jumping on that and getting my hands on some promos, and it's my understanding that there's a custom Rudy Flesh and Blood playmat that's going to be offered. I've seen a kind of a snippet of the photo of it. It looks pretty cool and pretty funny. Staunch Response, Super Rare Bonehead Barrier, and a Common Foil Smash Instincts. So that's 4 super rares now. Getting into the last third of our box. Where are our Majestics at? Where's our gold foil at? Another Time Snap Potion, Blessing of Deliverance, and a Common Foil Sink Below. And speaking to you American viewers, if you're into the game, obviously watching this channel, you might very well be. If you are undecided on joining or purchasing Tabletop Simulator, Flusterfist, Warrior's Valor, and a Common Foil Pummel. I highly recommend doing it. We definitely could use some more American players on Tabletop Simulator. It's been a blessing to have Tabletop Simulator during these uncertain times. It's pretty straightforward to get downloaded and set up and communicate through Discord. I would love to help set it up with you or show you the ropes of the game. Drone of Brutality, Barraging Beatdown, and a foil rare energy potion. It's definitely worth the $20, and it's a great way to help build the community here in the United States and get some experience and gameplay in before heading back to your LGSs once they are open and able to host us as players again. Warrior's Valor. There's our first Majestic. It is our Steelblade Supremacy. Well, I was looking for Warrior Power cards, and that's one of them. And then a Common Foil Nature's Path. Down to our last 5 packs. Sigil of Solace, Warrior's Valor, and there's our cold foil, Common Equipment Hope Merchant's Hood. Cold foil Hope Merchant's Hood. 4 to go. Another Steelblade Shunt Red. Blood Rush Bellow for our second Majestic. Blood Rush Bellow and a common foil Head Jab. Well, and just like that, our box is right on track to hit all of the projected or assumed numbers. 4 super rares, 2 Majestics, a cold foil, Sigil of Solace, Blackout Kick, and a common foil Nimblism. 2 to go. Another Sigil of Solace, Savage Feast, and common foil Barraging Beatdown. Final pack! Flick Flack, Warrior's Valor, and a common foil Pummel. Well, it wasn't the spiciest box that I've opened. We got our 2 Majestics being Blood Rush Bellow and Steelblade Supremacy. We got our cold foil Hope Merchant's Hood. Our 4 super rares, Bonehead Barrier, Mugengeshi Release, Forge for War, and Cranial Crush. And then 4 rare foils, Energy Potion, Time Snap Potion, Barraging Beatdown, and Steelblade Shunt. As always, thank you very much for watching and supporting. Please like, comment, subscribe. Oh yes, comment, because we will be giving away one of the super rares once we hit 100 views. Ring that notification bell. Tell your friends about, tell your TCG playing friends about FaB Foundry. Your support is greatly appreciated. Let's keep growing the channel and growing the game and the community together. So until the next time, take care.